Welcome back to Quest for Details. We're on a little details of the quest here. We're out at Anderson State Marsh. This is here in California on the bottom of Clear Lake. I've never seen where the actual lake drains out and forms Cache Creek. So we're headed out here. We're going to check it out. We got clouds coming in and it's a beautiful day. I see you, dear, even though you blend in well. These are cool. This is like a whole patch, and almost feels like it's planted because it's so solid. And the peoples that lived around here, the natives and the settlers, both used the land a lot. But I think it's cool. Got three sides to it, real sharp, and the fibers in it are just ridiculous. Doesn't seem to be a real top to it right now, but it would make good baskets. Just this perfect patch in here, and it's all solid, and it's at the right level where it just sustains itself from the leaching at the bottom of this. The entire Clear Lake drains out here, forms one channel which becomes Clear Lake, but this is like the marshes at the bottom, and you can see how solid it is. And I've just never, I practice cordage making, and I can make my own cordage out of a lot of different materials, and I don't know what this is, but it is just perfect. I mean, just perfect. You'd wet this down, and the fibers run from end to end. Some sort of super crop right there, people. Let's eat it. Or some sort of mammal poop. Now look at this though. This is awesome. I bet you this is old ferry crossing because we got pavement out here and it leads straight from town to cross. Look at the buildings. That's awesome. Man, there's all kinds of structures and stuff. Oh man, if I'd known, I would have brought my metal detector out here. I bet you this was a bridge. Might have even gone across here. You can see the structure on the other side. But yeah, there could have been anything dropped at either side of this. Ah, look. So we got Cache Creek starting here and flowing off down towards the Central Valley of California. This is what the rock looks like. This is what the water looks like. That's all I can tell you right now. But yeah, foundations here, something big, looking like a bridge. Probably a ferry crossing before that too. Don't you wish we could go get on the other side? Okay, so this is really special. I'm sure some people have spotted it and realized what it is. There's these big boulders sticking out of the landscape. You can see them everywhere because we're by Mount Canocti. This is what they look like. Do you see them? That's their natural surfaces and textures. There's that one. So the water's come along. You see where the roots grew down here. So the dirt came out here. Can you see this? Notice anything about this one? That is perfectly smooth. Move to different angles here so you can see it. So this is where big, flat, more bread loaf, longer stones were taken. It's literally underneath the oak trees by the water's edge. This lake is, I think, 3.5 million years old. It's one of the oldest lake in North America. Grinding bowl. And big flat stones used on that to mill their stuff out, literally at the water's edge. True to what it is. So look at this puppy. You can tell too all around it. Look, I can almost see scrapings. Who knows? But just the it's got that bowl shape just from the usage. The stone behind it probably sat with it. That's really cool. That's going to be my favorite detail about here. You were with us. Nice. That's just so smooth and so perfect. It looks like this edge got busted off a little bit, but wow. Beautiful. This is awesome. Look at this. This big old oak tree fell over. Goes out into the water. Good fish habitat, but spooky. It probably goes halfway out there. Look at the roots. Massive. Massive roots. Pretty cool, huh? This island out here in front of us has a weird channel carved into it. You can see on Google Earth. Definitely man-made. I mean, it literally looks like the secret island or something. It's got a huge channel that runs in. I'm thinking it's connected to this water structure somehow. What were they doing? We might have to look that up. See the roots halfway up this where they're hanging out in the air. That's from when the water's up that high. And then there, we got bones. Dragon bones, you see that? This oak has spikes that you can see. Punk rock oak, or a thorny oak. Is part of its under stuff. Big old turkey vulture up here in the tree, looking out over the lake. Walk out here and look. This is the very point. You look up the whole lake. That's the town of Clear Lake that you're looking at over there. Ooh, here's the gravels of time. We must search through. Lots of shards of obsidian. Look for toss downs. Okay, so this spot where I'm at, you absolutely cannot touch a Native American artifact. They are trying to count every single one here right now and figure out what's going on with them. But I did find this really cool little shard of obsidian here, and I wouldn't consider it a tool. I'm going to leave it here, of course. I think it's all pretty much protected, but it does look like a little hand knife, so I just wanted to show it to you. And you can see it's pretty obviously what it is, but we're not treasure hunting today. I just wanted to show you that, and we'll go ahead and slip it back under some rocks here. Let them sort it out. Ooh, look at this. That's a cool looking rock. See, good karma. Yeah, when I didn't notice it when I was walking in, but these are all carp heads. There's the size of my foot, literally under everything here. So they must have washed off the lake and a big old die-off. This is like the island in the Pi movie, The Life of Pi. Look. The carnivorous willow island. Look at the roots. Ah! So, this is one last cool detail. You'll have to take my word on it. This is what I call a little cooking stone, is what I think they are. They're always out of the sandstone. They have a certain look to them. They just kind of stand out. I find them at sites, heavy sites all over. This is also one of those sites where there's a lot of different ships of rocks. You know, they were right here. But they didn't cook in ceramics. They weren't heavy clay maker, you know, vessel makers up here. They used these reeds and made baskets, and then that's how you would cook in them, is you would heat up stones, drop the stones in there and boil and cook your food. So that's what those are generally. That's where we were with the carp. This is all carp. Each one of these is a carp head as big as a salmon head. You see that? And they go all the way over. I mean, this is, I'm glad it's decomposed, man. During the end of summer, this must have been nasty. Wonder how far over they go. Crazy still. So this was a bunch of 3-foot long fish, probably 1,000 of them. Still all the way over there. Crazy. Thousands of big dead carp. There's more. See the bones? Wow, all the way up. So this is where the carp go to die. Little patch of nettles, don't touch those. One climbs through the caves up there. You can see it's some cavey volcanic cliffside. Well, thanks for going along with me on this little walk. I'm gonna head back. It's a little distance back. You can park right by the entrance. In summertime, this place should be cool. See you next time.